Hello everyone and welcome to Water's Box. In today's video we are diving into one of the most important aspects of Terraria, potions. With more consumables than other games have items in total, it can be quite overwhelming to figure out which ones are worth keeping in your inventory, and I see many people being unaware on how useful they can be. But don't worry, in this guide we're focusing on utility potions that will make your life easier regardless of your playstyle. From exploring to building or farming, these potions will give you the edge you need to progress faster and more efficiently. Let's jump right into it. The Spelunker Potion. For farming, the Spelunker Potion is probably the MVP, you know, the most valued potion. Sorry. It not just makes ores visible, but also illuminates statues, pots and chests, which makes the Spelunker Potion so useful to have every time you are heading underground for some farming. Combine that with mining potions and you can farm very efficiently right from the beginning. All you need is bottled water, blink root, moon glow, and depending on your world, gold or platinum ore, which all can be farmed right ahead from the beginning. You will also find them commonly in all kind of loot chests. I recommend to get some before you start your first serious mining sessions. Biomeside Potion. Now, you probably have seen it already, but if I open Reddit for a minute, I find at least 10 posts that ask, talk or complain about on how to purge the world and get the achievement from the Dryad. At least 10, it's probably more. One of the most overlooked potions in this regard is the Biomeside Potion, which highlights infested blocks for you to easily see if something is infested or not. And this is one, if not the most effective way to tackle the problem. All you need is bottled water, fire blossom, blink root, moon glow and grass seeds, which is all obtainable in pre-hard mode. The Obsidian Potion. The Obsidian Potion is probably a potion especially newer players seem to overlook, as it on the first glance doesn't add much. However, the Obsidian Potion completely exceeds when you reach the point where you want to farm meteorites or hellstone ore, which is crucial to progress. Just drink the Obsidian Potion and dive into Hell's Lava to farm hellstone in the most comfortable way possible, as you are now immune to all kind of fire and lava damage. You craft them with bottled water, fire blossom, water leaf and obsidian. However, you most likely found enough of them in loot chest once it matters. Waterwork Potion. Waterwork Potion is useful for exactly two things. You can use it in Hell to walk on lava. This way you don't need to build hundreds of platforms for a Wall of Flesh arena. Just drink the potion to have the most comfortable and fastest way to tackle the Wall of Flesh. It's also somewhat useful for farming ocean mobs and Duke Fish Run. Just like most of the potions, you will find them in loot chest or craft them with bottled water, water leaf and the shark fin. Potion of Return. Potion of Return is my personal MVP of the overlooked potions, as it's probably one of the most comfortable things to farm with, especially in the jungle. Why in the jungle? Well, after just farming 5 minutes in the famous jungle, your inventory is usually full of stuff. You know it. With the Potion of Return in your pocket, you are able to port back to your base, store your stuff and head back to farming in no time. And finally, your almost useless stacks of recall potions get a purpose, because crafting the Potion of Return requires an Obsidian fish and a recall potion. Gravitation Potion and Featherfall. The Gravitation Potion is probably the most useful potion for exploring the skies and seek out for floating island. Just tap up and the player character's gravity will flip upside down. This is early on the best way to find floating islands, where you will find good weapons and your first wings. You will usually find plenty of them in loot chest, and if you want to craft them you need bottled water, daybloom, blink root and a feather for the featherfall, and deathweed, fire blossom, blink root and a feather as well for the gravity potion. The Trinity Force of Fishing. The Trinity Force of Fishing consists out of 3 potions. Fishing potions for increased fishing skill, the crate potions for increased crate chances, and the sonar potion, a cherry on top of the cake makes you see whenever you fish for a crate and skip all the eventually useless fish. I strongly recommend to use all of them in tandem every time you go out for fishing. You will find them randomly in chests and get them as reward from the angler. When you want to craft them, it takes quite a bit, with bottled water, amber, moonglow, silverstone, water leaf, crispy honey blocks and a coral, all of which you can obtain easily early on, technically before you defeat any bosses. And when you have the patience to fish, it really is worth it. Teleportation Potion. Teleportation Potion is kinda the slot machine of potions. You drink it and hope for the best. Eventually you are lucky and up near a cabin or in spots you haven't been yet, to start farming right ahead without the need to move to a spot. But it's RNG after all. I still love to use them and adapt to the situations the potion throws me in. So good luck with that one. To craft them you will need bottled water as usual, fire blossom and a chaos fish. Battle and Calming Potion. Battle and Calming Potions are incredibly useful throughout the whole game. There's many moments where you want more enemies to grind, like for the Rod of Discord or other materials. With increased spawn rate, this is getting much easier. For the opposite effect, drink a Calming Potion. This is good for situations where you want to farm other things than mobs. It needs bottled water, deathweed and rotten chunks of vertebra for the Battle Potion, and bottled water, a damselfish and danebloom for the Calming Potion. The Subscriber Potion. The Subscriber Potion is completely overpowered. By consuming the Subscriber Potion, you will receive notifications from some boxhead who has dedicated himself to provide in-depth guides and tutorials for all kinds of things in Terraria. You can use the Subscriber Potion in tandem with the Like and Comment Potion, and by that, stay healthy and see you next time.